Hello. It has been a minute since my last stream. We have 3 manga chapters to catch up on today. Um, Obviously, if you guys are here, you know that I haven't really been streaming a ton on Twitch still. As things are happening in real life, you probably notice I'm not really posting on Instagram or anywhere else or TikTok right now either. I promise there's a reason for it. It's been a weird few months in terms of life-changing things. And we're getting to a point here soon where I'll be able to share some news and some updates with everyone. But as usual, My Hero Academia manga reactions are the things that I most look forward to because I just love this manga. I love reading it with you guys. Stella Cat, hello. Welcome, my loves. Good to see you. So we are diving into chapter 314 today. Yes, Kat, it has been such a weird few months. We're doing our best though. I mean, it's almost summertime, but I've got some tea with me, some warm tea, because Washington weather has been, it's been everything from really hot to like pretty cold actually. I know, Zabi, honestly, same. I'm just like, oh, time has passed and I've missed out on the manga. Again, luckily for this one, I have not seen a ton of spoilers. I have no idea what happens in these next 3 chapters. I have seen people talking about how much they hate All for One. So I'm assuming that he comes out and does something. We see him again, maybe, and he does something real big garbage. Hence the title of this one. I'm sorry that the title for my last one ended up being clickbait. From the way people were talking, like I saw everyone complaining week after week about how we hadn't seen Class 1A and we hadn't seen Bakugo. And then suddenly they all stopped complaining about it. So I thought that we saw them and we didn't. So my bad. But let's just do this. Steven and I do have some pretty fun plans for tonight. We're hopefully adopting a cat, a rescue who needs a home, a lovely fellow nearby who's being rehomed. So we're going to meet him this evening, and if it works out, we'll be taking him home this week. But we shall see. Obviously, nothing is set in stone yet. But he's a good boy. He's 4.5 years old. And we're really excited. We've been wanting to add a little animal to our family for a while, but with me always moving around, I just wasn't really responsible where we were at in life to bring an animal into the mix. But now that we're pretty settled, we're really hoping we can bring a cat into the house. So we'll see. Yeah, we're really hype. Hey Kim, how's it going? All right, let's dive into chapter 314. We are coming back to Lady Nagant, who is this sniper badass who seems really cool and seems like an answer to all of my prayers for a female My Hero Academia character that's just better written. She seems to have some crazy backstory. She's currently a villain. She used to be a hero. But she's like weirdly empathetic towards Overhaul as like a victim of hero society, which I was not crazy about. Although it's fun that, you know, she's dragging him around like a pet puppy. I was excited about her at first. The Overhaul thing got weird. So let's see how she do. So we've got full shots of her. That's right. Deku got to her. He is brilliant and fast and powerful and deserves 10,000 more quirks. So he's got his hands on Lady Nagant. My smoke screen won't spread very far in the rain, so she should be able to instantly react to my scattered decoys. She took the bait and now I've got her. He's even faster now. What was this little punk up to while he was hiding in the smoke? The best way to handle a sniper is to get close. I'm going to make you tell me everything you know about All for One. Yeah, get her, Deku. Oh, you think you've won? I'm not spilling anything. Ah, haha, she threw him off. Yeah, she's a badass. I love that for her. The Safety Commission taught me everything I know. The irony of the Safety Commission teaching her how to hurt people. I will never be over Despite my complaints, I will never be over how beautifully he's built this world and like woven this story and like turned the hero story on its head. I just love this. Then why work for all for one? You know he's plotting to take over everything, right? So why? I know you used to be a hero. All you're seeing is the phony sense of order they've manufactured. No wonder people tinged by it can't understand the truth. Tinged? Oh, he's got such a little angry face. Damn it, I had her right where I wanted her, but the third was right. My parallel quirk processes are all screwed up. Deku! He's working so hard to use like 30 quirks at once. From behind, I was exhausted after so much killing, and it was all to preserve our sham society. See, they let heroes kill. Say there was a group plotting acts of terrorism against heroes. When you have people like that, people capable of shaking the bedrock of our society, or a hero team colluding with a gang of villains while gaining fame and fortune, law and order won't cut it. They have to disappear along with their crimes. Oh, she was an assassin. Okay, I totally understand why she would be like, this is corrupt and everything is garbage. If she was literally sent in to like, hey, no law and order, no trial by jury, like, we don't like these people. We think these people are going to do something wrong. Like, we just need you to. And it's pretty sick that they did that. That is messed up and amazing. And I love this. But it also still doesn't explain why she's empathetic to Overhaul specifically, because he was not one of those. Because again, it wasn't the heroes that took his arms. It was Shigaraki. That one wasn't the hero. Like, again, I'm totally on team Hero Society is garbage and needs fixing, but Overhaul was not one of those examples. Like, Overhaul was just garbage, and it was Shigaraki that took his arms. So, whatever. Keto, welcome, my love. You know you're like 6 chapters behind. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. 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 The Safety Commission gave me those classified missions. Oh, she looked so cool. Once upon a time, vigilantes played the role of heroes and won the people's trust. In turn, the country made sure they kept doing their part. At the end of the day, trust in heroes is the foundation of superpowered society. And me, I was a cog set in place to keep that system running nice and smooth. A system with 2 sides to it, a front and a back. Wait, no, we haven't done anything yet. We only started talking about, oh, dang, she did like murder. A system that needed both sides to maintain itself. So I obeyed. I complied. I did my duty. Oh my gosh. Her covered in blood is so brutal. Lady, we're big fans. Oh, it's a bunch of kids coming to Hero Lady Nagant. Can we shake your hand? For you guys? Sure. As a special treat. Oh, now she's getting the PTSD, seeing the blood on her hands. Ooh. We're a huge fan. Shake our hands. A system so fragile it made my head spin. I was exhausted. A phony sham. Okay. Yeah, she did like some murder. Like some murder. And again, I agree with her and the issue she has with the way that she was used. That is obviously not justice. And I get her, and I still love her. I'm just still not understanding where Overhaul falls into her empathy. That's where I'm getting lost. Why Overhaul? Why him? These two, they've been inciting ordinary civilians to commit crimes before hunting down those freshly minted criminals and collecting the rewards. But now these bad apple heroes are going to go missing. Oh, now they're asking her to kill heroes that are going bad. Oh, snap. Loki Itachi, I feel that. I do. Is killing them really going to improve society? Making people believe everything's puppies and rainbows, is that any better than brainwashing? Nagant, it's all necessary. Someone must preserve the hope and faith that the front-facing heroes have built up. So now here's my question. Are we just getting her backstory, or is she like explaining this to Deku out loud in the middle of their fight? Because this is a lot of backstory and exposition right now. Like, this is an entire flashback. Are we just getting this, or is Deku getting this too? And will he care literally at all? I want to get back to Deku. I just always want to get back to Deku. Preserve, huh? And after that, then what? I'm sure you're quite aware that this isn't a job you can simply walk away from. President, you're a strong one. Oh, She killed the president of the safety commission. Yo! Yo! She iced him right there in his office. Oh, snap! Oh, snap! I like her as a baddie. She's getting up there with like Stain for me. This is okay, Lady Nagon. Okay. Oh, here we go. She is saying out loud to Deku. She's literally telling Deku this very detailed story as they're fighting. So Deku now is going, you killed the president of the safety commission at that time? That never made the news. They claimed you killed another hero during an argument. And she goes, yep. Even then, the safety commission had to keep the illusion. Internal disputes, mutiny, no way. That wasn't for the public to know. You really are that ignorant, huh? This superpowered society is a gilded daydream seen through rose-colored glasses. But it's paper thin, a fragile illusion. Say you bring back the status quo, then what? History will just repeat itself. Oh, she was taken as a kid too, like Hawks. She was hype about it, but she was also brought in as a kid. Oh, man. Oh, man. I love that now we're getting more of like, because before it definitely felt just kind of like Hero Society is bad in the general sense, but now it's like, hey, guess what? No, it's literally way more evil and corrupt than you even thought it was. The president had one of those Among Us accidents. He fell down the stairs. It's fine. But wow. This is... Horikoshi really said, like, you want heroes? Suck a dick. But what's Deku? Because Deku, like, I don't want him to be so hopeful, stupid, that he's like, it's okay, I'm just going to bring Hero Society back because heroes are great, yay. But I also don't want him to go, like, full, like, we don't need law and order and people can run feral and hurt everyone in the streets. Like, what is Deku going to do to fix it? Because we all know Deku's going to fix it. He's the hero that we need. What is he going to do? How is he going to fix this? The public gets to stargaze at the bright and shiny side, while the dark truth gnaws away at someone else. At least a future ruled over by all for one will be a hell of a lot more transparent. So she's like, at least the bad guy is honest, which is a vibe. I get that. Over there, the fifth pinpoint focus. More quirks, more quirks, more quirks. This kid, he analyzed my moves based on my shot trajectories. Maybe I was ignorant, but I'm starting to see things clearly. It's Deku talking. It's Deku talking. Deku's going to tell us what he thinks. I love when he does that. He's fast. It's not all black and white. Most things in this world are in shades of gray, a blend of fear and anger. Swept their pain under the rug with maggots crawling out, which is exactly why I've got to extend a helping hand. He just wants to help people. But Deku, how are you going to help everyone? What are you doing, my boy? What is the game plan, my son? Nagon says, that phony education's done wonders for you, which is valid. UA is BS education. We all know that. Even in midair, he dodged to protect his joints from taking damage. He's focused on reading my patterns and evading. Fine. Then how about one more thing to think about? You done yet? Gotta get to the boss. Chisaki? Oh, Deku saw overhaul. Deku saw overhaul. I really hope he says something like, you just lost all your moral points. You have overhaul. He's not the example. He's not the symbol that you want for this. Not him. I know that kid. Huh? So this is, now I'm on chapter number 315. We're in chapter 315, and it's called Platitudes. And it's another flashback to him and Nagant talking. The one who foiled my plan. He's got a real severe case of hero syndrome. So he does have his memories. I thought that he was like, not all there anymore. Okay, so he remembers. He's got a real severe case of hero syndrome. Wow, I was hoping you'd be useful, but this is like fate. How about you tag along and ID the target for me? One condition. Nah, I ain't taking revenge for you. That's your grudge. This shirt's a little small. Not that. Don't care about that. I lost everything. Only got one thing left. What does he want? Bring me to my boss. Boss. Sorry, boss. Didn't his boss die? Is he asking her to kill him, or is his boss like in a hospital somewhere still? And like, you, after what you did to Eri, who was your, it's fine. I just don't care. I just don't care. Dude just like got what was coming to him, and it wasn't the hero's fault for once. And I feel bad. See, this is the one thing where with Horikoshi's villains, the boss is still in a coma. Okay, thank you, Ryan. I was like, I just sometimes I think Horikoshi wants to push empathy for the villains a little too much, considering what he's done with them and what he's had them do. And I'm just like, I held up my end of the deal. Take me to the boss now. Oh, you interrupting. Deku sees him. This puts me at risk of jamming, but gotta up my shot velocity. Your hero education taught you to hate one thing above all else. No matter who the victim is, if your own screw-up gets him killed, that'll really keep you up at night. Well, yeah. He already knows that. Deku already blames himself for anything that has ever gone wrong in the history of mankind ever. Like, Deku doesn't need you to tell him that. Like, the other hero students probably need therapy and, like, actual guidance on that from, like, Aizawa or someone who cares. But, like, Deku knows. Deku's already taking responsibility for everyone's safety all the time forever. It's like, Lady Nagan isn't telling him anything new in this one. Oh, man. No matter who the victim is. Oh, the boss is waiting for Chisaki to use his quirk to heal him. Got it. But Chisaki doesn't have his quirk anymore. Karma! Horikoshi tried to put empathy on awful characters a bit too much. Yeah. I really think he did a little bit. Another factor to think about, plus a tough call to make. That'll slow him down. That's when I finish the, oh, Deku coming from the left, from the right. Quirk, Fajin. Repeated movements build up motion-based energy for temporary storage and release. Why is he so cool? While getting shot at, I flexed and extended my legs to protect myself and store up that energy. Plus, one for all, 45%. Plus, centrifugal force. Everyone in my generation can picture it. The sight of All Might moving faster than a speeding bullet. Faux 100%. Ow! That's my boy. Oh my God, he's going for Overhaul. He just knocked out Overhaul. She's like, impossible. He caught up to my shot. No, it's wilder than that. He was already shifting trajectories. I was aiming and firing. We'll talk later, Chisaki. Wait, did he just save? Did she? Oh, she was trying to shoot Chisaki, and he saved him. Oh, because she was trying to make Deku feel bad for Chisaki dying, but he managed to save him. He went faster than a speeding bullet. That's my boy. Yes, that is my son. Oh my gosh. And then he just goes, we'll talk later. Of course, Deku still saves Chisaki because he's the best hero in the entire world forever and for always. My boy. That's my boy. I was using one for all at 45%, Danger Sense, Smokescreen, Black Whip, Fajin, and Float. And I switched them on and off in rapid succession, but it was too much to process all at once and my body froze up. Having learned that lesson a second ago, now I narrowed it down to using just one for all Black Whip and Fajin. Having made a mistake 0.2 seconds ago, I have now fixed that mistake and am perfect. He's so smart. He said, let me do it all. And then he said, recalculating. All right, now let me do it right. But like, this is what we've been waiting for since day one. Like, Horikoshi set Deku up as this brilliant, intelligent, like planning mastermind kind of a character. And then he had him like punch things for 300 chapters. So it's nice to finally see Deku really coming into his own as like the thinking hero that we all thought he was going to be. Gotta do this again. It's Still got one leg's worth of Fajin stored up. Yeah, you do. But 100%. Manchester! Smash! Ah, he got her. Your gun barrel's busted. It's over, Lady Nagant. Not a hint of hesitation. He recognized an enemy for who he was and still leapt into action like it was the natural thing to do. When was it, I wonder? Oh, she's like, damn, this kid's a real hero. I'll probably hate him for it, but damn, this kid's a real hero. Remember, Stain recognized Deku too. I'm just really digging all of the villains who hate Hero Society being like, Hero Society is garbage. But this kid, however, this kid can get it. This boy. Oh, man. Okay. When was it, I wonder, that right arm of yours will make our society a better place? When did the platitude start making me want to puke? Ah, ha, ha. Yes. Oh, my God. He just saved her. He just saved her. The headshot for Shisaki was off by a little bit. And if you were really allied with All for One and his brand of evil, your very first shot would have hit my lower body and stopped me cold. Oh, he's saving her. You've known real darkness, so you gotta know there's a way to bring back the light. Please, fight on our side. I can tell you still got the soul of a hero. Oh my gosh, he's holding on to her and he's bleeding and he's not letting her go. He just wants to take everyone's hand. Ah! She says, what a guy. Izuku Midoriya, you're the real deal. What's happening? The soul is far too fickle, which is why I added a failure clause to your contract. Did she just explode? I need a minute. I'm going to take a second. I'm going to drink my tea. Did she just blow up? Did Lady Nagant just self-destruct? Deku screaming, Nagant, she's a bloody corpse. To the very end, you were just a tool to be used. Curse your blessing of a quirk if you must. Alas, the hapless, woeful Lady Nagant. Ugh. And then Hawks catches her. No dying on me now, Nagant. Okay, Hawks is here, I guess. Cool. Cool. So was the failure clause just like if you feel hope for like 0.2 seconds, then you'll explode? Why didn't any of the male villains have a self-destruct clause in them, huh? Huh? And even when Deku says, like, fight for our side, what does he mean by that? What is our side anymore? Does he want her to work for the safety commission again? Be a licensed hero? Or just, like, vigilante it up with him? Like, what are you even asking for, Deku? I just don't care that Hawks is here. All right, chapter 316. I'm gonna drink more tea. I don't know. I just have a lot of feelings right now. Yeah, oh gosh, I need to sit down and watch the anime to feel joy again in the My Hero Academia universe. Okay. I got this. Chapter 316. This is the latest chapter. So after this, I'm all caught up. And then I swear to God, this chapter is all about Hawks being a hero and Lady Nagant dying and Deku just like fucking off again. It's fine. I am trying to have faith in Horikoshi. I'm trying so hard. All right. Number 316. This chapter is called Your Turn. That makes me no, 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 no. Is All Might gonna die? Because that I'm gonna cry right this second. Because that immediately makes me think of when he fought All for One at that big one at Camino Ward and Camino Ward, right? Yeah. And then he pointed and he was like, "Next, it's your turn." And I cried, and Deku cried, and I think Bakugo cried, and I just is All Might gonna die and tell Deku that it's his turn? Is this about to happen? Steven, what are you doing here? You know what this stream is. It's not a surprise. Why are you here? You know. For the record, my husband Steven does not read the manga. So this is full of spoilers for him. And just so you know, Steven has not actually died. Not Steven, All Might. All Might has not died. I am guessing that he might, but he's not dead yet. So you can leave now and you won't know whether he dies or not. I'm in your porch because I love you. We don't even have a porch. You live with me. Okay, bye. This is how he keeps getting things spoiled. Okay. Number 316, your turn. We got word from All Might. Oh, and now Endeavor is here too. I just don't care. Sorry we're late. Rain and I don't get along so well. He's made of fire. He's weaker in the rain. God, you're so lame, Endeavor. Status report. Any enemies besides Nagant? Ah, Endeavor. I should have known. I don't know why they're all yelling. I'm not up for flying just yet. Oh my gosh, Hawks can't carry her. He's too heavy. Hawks. Oh my gosh, Deku just saved Hawks and Nagant. No power left. I can't pull them up. Based on the timing of the explosion, I don't think she caused it on her own. All for One gave her an extra quirk to use, and he must have booby-trapped her body. This kid. Hey, I'm Hawks, your replacement. All for One must have sweet-talked you into this. I know you're better than this. And now that you fought that kid, I bet you realize that it's too early for us to throw in the towel. I love that they're all just like, hi, you're a villain, but you've met Deku. So I can only assume that you're on our side now because you have interacted with Deku for any amount of time. So you must be a good guy now because that's how this works. I literally love just the assumption of like, oh, Lady Nagant, you met Deku. So you must be on our team now. That's my boy. Okay. So please tell us what you know. Leave us with some hope to hold on to. He used you, but don't let it end with that. You're a hero. You're Lady Nagant. Oh, I love how he's like, look, you're going to die. Like, you're super about to die, but like, die petty. Die showing All for One that Deku saved the world. My replacement, the Safety Commission, huh? Oh, yeah. I knew it because her story was just like Hawks's. He's the one that replaced her and the like, oh, we're doing your undercover stuff. Blah, 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 blah. I bet that, like me, you've done horrible things, all while following orders. So then, how do you still have that glimmer in your eye? Does he? I really thought Hawks didn't anymore. I'm not going to lie. Oh, it's because Hawks also met Deku. Because that's what happens. You lose all hope and faith in humanity because you murdered so many people and everything's the worst. And then you meet Deku, take 2 fucking seconds to talk to this kid, and you're like, wow, life is worth living. Because that's how Deku works. This road only leads to chaos. The way forward is shrouded in darkness. So how? How are you people still so... Within 2 months, I was supposed to bring the target to a mansion in Hybori Woods. Not just me. He reached out to some others. Tell me, Mr. Replacement, my soul couldn't take anymore. So how do you still have that look in your eye? Say it's because of Deku. Say like, because I also met Deku once. No, they weren't raised in the hero together because she's old. I think the implication is that she's older. So like, he was the one who came up after her. Like, she turned and then he went, oh, snap. Because they don't know each other. Yeah. I think because he's only 20, 21, 22. He's really young. And I think the implication is that Lady Nagant was in her 20s like 10 years ago. So I think the implication is actually that like she like went pew. And then so they were like, shoot, we need another one. And that's when they snatched up Hawks. I wasn't alone in this. Oh, it's him holding the Endeavor plushie. Endeavor was his inspiration despite being a garbage man. And what can I say? I'm optimistic to a fault. Oh my gosh. Deku, there's no one else besides him, right? No, this wasn't the deal. You weren't supposed to get caught. Take me to the boss. He's all I've got left. Oh my gosh, Deku's little dead inside face. I cannot with this boy. He's giving everyone else hope, but he has lost all sense of self. I gotta tell him I'm sorry. Oh. Chisaki, shut up, you diseased maggot. I'm talking to her. Do you remember everything you did to Eri? Oh, Eri. Of course. With Eri, I could. You want to say sorry, do you? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, Deku. Oh, angry Deku. I love angry Deku. I love angry Deku. If you're willing to direct that same energy towards Eri, I'll honor your deal in Lady Nagant's place. What? What? No. No. Don't. No. Is he trying to imply that he wants to like bring Chisaki back into Eri's life to apologize to her? No. That's not how healing and trauma works. You don't just like have a small child you just rescued from a horrific abusive torture situation and then take her torturer back to her just so he can say sorry? Like, maybe if he was in prison, that's like a step or a choice she can make later in her life to go confront him. Like, if she feels like she needs that. But you don't just like, what? What? This is not... I'm reading y'all's comments right now, and I'm appreciating that you're feeling the same thing I'm feeling about this. Like, and it doesn't seem like he's actually sorry. So you want him just fake being sorry? And Deku baby, you're so small and so beautiful and so dumb. This is why people are always like, Lexi, if you think Deku is so smart, why do you keep calling him a dumbass? This is exhibit A through Q. Why I still call Deku a dumbass. Because he be a dumbass. Deku. Oh, here's All Might. Okay, he's still alive. That's nice. All Might comes screeching in his Batmobile. Kid, are you okay? Oh my god, he's so worried about him. He just loves Deku so much. Deku is the definition of like, if you're playing tabletop games like D&D and Pathfinder and stuff, and you're trying to understand the difference between intelligence and wisdom, Deku. Deku is like 10 out of 10 intelligence, like 0 out of 10 wisdom. Like, this is Deku. He is the perfect example of intelligence versus wisdom. Like, he is such a genius and he is so dumb. Like, that's intelligence versus wisdom. That's Deku. That is my idiot boy. God. Lady Nagant and Kai Chisaki are in custody. Get word to the cops. And we need medical aid for this one. Oh, the way she smiled at him right before she exploded. Midori is badly hurt. He needs help too. His eye, God, he's so evil. No, not even a 1 out of 10. Not even a 1 out of 10. Not for my dumb boy. Oh, Deku's going dark. I love it when Deku goes dark. 1. All for 1. Good luck in there, everyone. Be cautious. Hang on, Deku. Don't be reckless. Whoa! We just time skipped. We're in Hybori Woods. We're at the former hideout of the Creature Rejection Clan, the hate group against heteromorphs. We're there. We're there. We just went there, and there's a group of the nation's top pro heroes going into this. And do you see who's at the front? Do you see who is leading them? Leading them in. He's like 12, Stop it. I'm screaming. All for One and Shigaraki still aren't capable of stealing One for All from me. He just busted in the front door. He just said, boom, baby, Cusco style. He said, I have arrived. Oh, it's all in tea. Did you enjoy your Q&A session with Lady Nagant? Well, Izuku Midoriya. Oh, okay, it's a hologram. It's a hologram. Here it is. Here it is. Because if you're seeing this message, that must have been what happened. This place is deserted. I should have known. You see, I love predicting and reading people. And a boy like you could never outright abandon someone like her. Yes? Oh, Deku. The look on Deku's face is brutal. I didn't force her, you know. She acted of her own free will. But those poor souls who stumble on the road of life are labeled villains. Also people who murder. People go on and on about quirks, preaching the merits of individualism. But ours is a regimented society under tight control. One where the wrong sort of individuality gets you ostracized, purged. Democracy, socialism, doesn't matter. There are no exceptions because the root of all this predates the concept of human society altogether. Oh my God, he just keeps going. All right, well, we can do this. We can do this. It's the principle that governs all social organisms. The path you've chosen is a thorny one. God, now we know where Dobby gets it from. Every battle grinds away at your soul with no end in sight. Can you guess who was on my mind the entire time I was in jail? Was it All Might? You. Oh, it was Deku. It was Deku. Deku was on his mind the whole time he was in jail. Not where I thought that was going. It's a little creepy. All Might no longer interests me. I've moved on from that great useless oaf. Now it's your turn. And then there's an explosion and they all blow up and then they all die. And that's how the series ends. Oh my God. As annoyed as I was about some of the things in there, that ending at the mansion made it worth it. I was like, there's no way we're doing a sudden time jump to Hibori Mansion for him to just like face off with the League of Villains right now. Wow. Now it's your God, Horikoshi is just full circle everything. He has been planning this. He has been planning this from day one. Day one. Oh gosh, that's so good. That's so good. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Crollo, that parallel just like that made me feel things. Oh my gosh, what a perfect, and he's doing the pointing. He's sitting there pointing at Deku, just like, and All Might did his like this, but you know, all for One is just like, yeah, and I'm like, and I'm just like, yeah, and I mean, and it makes sense the villains wouldn't give her like their actual location, that he would just give her like a drop-off spot. Like that tracks, honestly. But wow. Wow. But I literally love that he was like, honestly, I expected that Lady Nagant would take one look at you and decide that being a hero again might be worth it. Like, he was like, people see you and they want things. I've been thinking about you nonstop for the past like 2 years. So, you know, it's fine. I know every villain was like, Deku's going to talk to her. And I mean, even Toga's in love with Deku and a Chaco, but you know, it's the Deku effect. It really, really is. Oh my gosh. Okay, but like after this, can we see Class 1A? like I still, or 2A or whoever they are now, or even if they dropped out of school or whatever they're doing, like as much as I'm obviously obsessed with all this Deku stuff, and if we never see them again, honestly, I'll still kind of be at peace. Because my big thing was I wanted to see them right away. I wanted their immediate reactions to Deku being All Might's successor and Deku immediately bouncing without saying goodbye. Like, that's what I wanted. So now at this point, it would be weird to go back and get that reaction. It wouldn't, or like, you could do it. You could do a flashback to it, but it wouldn't be as meaningful as like getting it when he left. Like, we're so far away from that now. Yeah, so we'll see. Deku was gonna talk no jutsu. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I'm so hyped. Okay, well, we'll see what happens next. That felt like a pretty solid, like, kind of arc ending. Like, so I'm hoping maybe after this chapter, we'll either get back to class 1A, or we'll kind of see what Deku's next steps are. Because this whole like kind of mini arc was just sort of introducing us to what Deku's been doing, where he's at, where the villains are at. So maybe now that Horikoshi has like really caught us up with like where Deku is and who Deku is right now, power-wise, mentally, emotionally, socially, like he only talks to grown-ups now. Maybe now Horikoshi feels like he can jump back and kind of show us what's going on with 1A next week. We'll see. I'm sure that I will see spoilers on Twitter if we see 1A again, because everyone will be very excited, so I'll try and avoid it. But yeah, here's to finding out. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. This was a super, super fun collection of chapters. I really liked reading these 3 back-to-back. The fact that I accidentally ended on the note that I ended on, I'm like really thrilled about, because that is a beautiful last panel to see there. But yeah. All right. Take care, everyone. I will try and do my Sunday stream again next week. We'll see how it works schedule-wise with everything, but I'm going to do my best. But all of you, take care. It's good seeing you. Bye, everyone.